vision we had for this building has definitely met all of our expectations. We have spent a lot of time getting organization and utilizing the space the best we could with the amount of industrial space in the county. So I think the vision definitely turned out as best as it could.
Yeah, so their vision for the building was they wanted something for their shop, their business. But they also wanted, like some office space in there, and I believe they're going to have some areas for like working out, things like that. So it's going to be kind of they're going to have some personal area, but they also wanted to incorporate that within their business as well.
So we did quite a bit of research on metal buildings to come to the decision to choose Metal Building Outlet. We researched quite a few other companies, and this one just kind of surpassed the rest. It was important for us to do our due diligence to get competitive pricing. Metal Building Outlet actually was very competitive in their pricing, but timing and performance were very important to us. It's nice to have a company that gets here, does the job, and moves on, and makes the process a lot smoother.
It was extremely important for me to meet his vision. In talking with both Nathan and Bill, I could tell that they were very knowledgeable. They knew what they wanted. It sounded like maybe they had talked with other people before, and they were pretty specific. So for me, it was super important to meet their needs and do everything I could to create the vision that they had put down on paper. It's about a 10,000 square foot building. It's actually two single slope buildings, one that's a 70 by 85, the other is a 50 by 85, so to make it's 120 by 85 feet total. So the two single slopes being installed together is very unique. It creates, aesthetically, you get two different eave heights.
We added windows to the building to gain a lot of natural light and to see the scenery around here.
With it being in Crested Butte, it did pose some issues with the high snow loads and things like that.
The weather here in Crested Butte is very dramatic. Summertime's 60 to 80 degrees. There's some winters where it gets down to negative 34, 35. Dustin did his research and his due diligence to make sure that the building met the county codes.
Yeah, so the insulation package that they went with was actually our energy saver. And initially they started with a lower R value of like an R35, and after further discussion and knowing that they were going to have some office space and gym space in there, we decided to go with an R51 on the roof, and then they went with an R32 energy saver in the wall.
We have a lot of equipment that freeze up and break, and also it keeps us warm when we're plowing.
With the high snow load that we had to come up with a solution to brace that building, and so a portal frame was then installed in between the two buildings, and we were able to work with Bill on getting a clearance height that he was comfortable with, to kind of keep it up out of the way, and it worked out great. But when I first spoke with Bill, he had let me know that he had done a ton of research, and come to find out, I believe it was 8 to 9 months worth of research. I could tell he'd spoke with many other companies, and so I knew right up front we were going to need to be extremely competitive and really try to set ourselves apart from everyone else.
What stood out about Dustin when we chose to work with him was that he was very knowledgeable at his trade. Any questions we had, he was able to answer. Very easy to work with. If he didn't know something, he would find out what it was that we were looking for, and made the process very smooth. I would recommend Metal Building Outlet to others just based on their performance, the product that they gave us, and they did it in a timely fashion.
I think the outcome of the building has been phenomenal, better than I expected. I mean, the color choices that they chose, the location of the building is phenomenal, and so I think the overall product turned out perfect.